Hello fellow gamers, and welcome to another week of releases with the Gaming Frontier. My name's Jace.
And I'm Chris.
And this week our summary has a buttload of releases, the most we've seen this month in fact. So strap yourselves in as we run through the third full week of May 2016.
Homefront the Revolution takes place in 2029 in an alternate timeline following the aftermath of Homefront, which United Korea invaded the US and took it over. You play as Ethan Brady as you help stage a resistance movement in the city of Philadelphia. Departed from the old school level format, Homefront the Revolution sees you placed in the sprawling city where you must scavenge parts and supplies from buildings and stashes to take down the KPA.
Life Goes On Done to Death has a unique take on the puzzle platforming genre, where the player has to kill themselves to complete puzzles. Send your brave knights through trap-filled levels and strategically kill them off so you can reach your goal. With over 65 levels spanning multiple environments, Life Goes On Done to Death will sate those puzzle-solving needs in a comical fashion.
Perfect Universe will give you control over gravity itself to solve its puzzles. With its minimalistic art style, which is akin to pencil drawings, players will follow the story of three lonely characters as they strive to make their mark on this absurd world, which promises surreal levels and an eclectic mix of music over 70 levels. And when you've had enough of that, you can then grab 3 of your buddies for some 4-player multiplayer across the game's 9 different modes, ranging from platforming to rocket racing.
Shadow of the Beast brings the classic side-scroller from the Amiga kicking and screaming into the modern era. With updated graphics and the introduction of a combo system, Shadow of the Beast is looking to be a worthy successor to the original series. If you've not played the original or you want to brush up on the story, fear not, as the original 1989 version will come bundled with it as an unlockable extra.
Shadwen puts you in the shoes of a trained assassin where your only rule is to not get caught. Make sure you stay hidden or the ruthless guards will slaughter you on sight. With dark and gritty medieval provinces to roam through, be sure to use the environment to your advantage to plan your kills and of course to get away. And if things start to go south with its unique twist on time, where it only moves as you do, you'll have plenty of time to plan your next course of action.
Soft Body will have you reach your zen, in the form of a meditative action game. You the player take control of 2 snakes who possess a unique ability to paint the world around them. However, doing so will change the world around you and reveal puzzles and challenges for you to complete. Although the action can get quite tense, the mood and flow of the game will keep you calm and in control.
The Song of Seven, Chapter 1, is looking to engross the players in an exciting and suspense-filled tale involving seafaring pirates, ghosts, monsters, and more. Although the gameplay harkens back to old-school point-and-click games, Song of Seven is still a third-person adventure game at heart. Throughout your journey, you'll be tasked with solving puzzles and challenges whilst meeting and getting to know the locals in the world of Priya.
Valkyria Chronicles Remastered is another in the long line of games making its way to current gen. This turn-based tactical RPG developed by Sega skillfully mixes in some third-person shooter action as you defend your nation, Gallia, from enemy forces. For those looking for something a bit different from their turn-based strategies, Valkyria Chronicles Remastered is the game for you.
Mimic Arena is looking to bring multiplayer gaming back to the couch. A platform shooter that focuses on fast-paced frantic combat, you and up to 3 of your friends are pitted against each other to duke it out in the arena. It'll take quick reflexes and quick thinking to survive in this arena, however you will have backup, as everything you do as a player is recorded and played back as a mimic, providing distracting fire for new players, but allowing more complex attacks for veterans.
Koihime Enbu is an all-girl fighting game that has been released in Japan since 2015. Based on the Romance of the Three Kingdoms novels, Koihime Enbu has the main characters reimagined as women in highly detailed 2D sprites. With a fighting system that encourages use of flashy super moves and calling in assists, fighting game fans will regret not picking up this title.
Lastfight might look familiar to anyone that has heard of or played Power Stone. The guys at Piranha King have taken things into their own hands and have their own take on it. Prepare to be swept up in an arena fighter like no other. You square off against an opponent and use everything available to you to defeat them, from rocket launchers to fists. With 10 characters, 8 stages and over 25 items, fans of the Power Stone series should be keeping their eye on this.
Sengoku Jidai, Shadows of the Shogun brings epic wargaming to the Sengoku period of Japan. This turn-based tactical combat has you take control over diverse sets of armies which employ various tactical doctrines to bring victory. Once your ambitions grow larger, you can aim for control of the shogunate, or even go on to create a pan-Asian empire.
Cubikolor with a K is a 3D puzzler where you must match the colour on the side of your cube with the colour of the platform. When you've done this, certain areas of the level may open up to you, resulting in your cube being hoisted up to a higher level or dropping it down one. Throughout your adventures, you'll also encounter cubes with special powers such as rewinding time if you make a bad move. This colourful puzzle game will have your brain bending across 50 levels and 2 game modes.
Fire Emblem Fates, Conquest, Birthright and Revelations is the latest entry to the Fire Emblem series. Set in a wonderful fantasy land of swords and sorcery, this chapter of the series sees the story split into 3 separate games as you are thrown into the conflict between the kingdoms of Hoshido and Norn. With its traditional turn-based tactical gameplay and impressive storytelling, fans of the Fire Emblem series should be looking forward to this one.
Postal Redux is the second on the list of games this week to be remastered. Players take on the role of the postal guy as you gun your way through a world gone mad. Crazed gunmen are out for blood and it's down to you to stop them. Old players looking for a new twist to the game may find some joy in the game's Rampage mode, which has the player in for high scores and multipliers through sustained kill streaks. Alongside a new HD facelift, fans of the Postal series will enjoy this destructive trip down memory lane.
The way may look familiar to fans of the old school side-scrolling platformers such as Flashback and Another World. Your story takes you on a quest to find out what happened to your loved one as you refuse to accept their death. Traversing wonderfully rich pixel art environments, you'll discover that not all is as it seems on this alien world, as you'll have to solve problems and uncover secrets to get what you need.
Alright folks, that's it for another week from us here at the Gaming Frontier. As always, if there are any titles we've missed, we'll be covering them on our Facebook/TGFrontier, or giving a quick shout out on our Twitter @TGFrontier, so keep your eye out on those. If you've noticed something we may have missed, let us know in the comments and we'll include it in the write-up on our blog, and if you like what we're doing, be sure to give us a like and a subscribe for future updates. If you have any comments on how we can improve, or the format of the show, leave us a message and we'll be sure to get back to you. And remember, if you're looking for our top picks, this is now the round table, and you'll be able to find a link to that in the video description. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.